Okay, here's everything that has come in for the bags. This is the final lot of items, not including my crafting stuff, and then MAACA little things. So let me. Here's what I've been working on as far as what I want to give, for myself, for people. So I'm trying to finish them up, and then I send a picture. That body just bodied. Yeah, that body just bodied. Yeah,
look, I told I will be your muse. You like this one?
Oh, you didn't take a picture. Yeah. Oh, you taking for your magazine. For your magazine.
I'm gonna put some things out. Yes, definitely. You better work. Gorgeous.
We also gather here today to reflect on how far HIV has come globally, but also recognizing that there is still more work for us to do. But through advocacy, support, and education, together we will end this crisis. Thank you for being here today. Your presence shows that we are not alone in this fight. Together we can empower, uplift, and support women and girls, ensuring that they have the care, respect, and opportunities they deserve. So I welcome you all. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much, Ariana. There is so much misinformation out there about AIDS and HIV.
I do HIV Hep C testing along with my counterpart, Rose Mackey here. It is my passion. It is my hope. It is my dream that someday we will find a cure. Because I would rather be out of a job than tell one more person they are HIV positive. Although it is not a death sentence anymore, it's just unnecessary. If they can find cures for this, they can find cures for that. When are they going to take everything more serious and find us a cure? So I can move on to my next career.
Yes.
I educate youth groups because in our society now, if we don't talk about it, it's not going to happen. Our kids are not having sex. My kid, not my child. They are straight A students. Your child's the first one's going to come home and say, Mama, I'm knocked up. Help me, please. The way we prevent the spread of this chronic disease, it's a chronic disease. It is not the gay man's disease. It is not the gay woman's disease. It is not the black community's disease, the white community's disease. It's everybody. It sees no color, no age, no limit. And unless we empower our young women with the knowledge that they need, that they are strong. They don't have to have sex if they don't want to have sex. But if your child or someone you know is having sex, educate them. Because there's some gifts out there that you can't get rid of. You can't. And I'm not one of these parents ever that has had my head stuck in the sand because, honey, I was a fast little child when I was young. I did drugs, I drank, I had sex. Fortunately for me, I did not have my first child till I was ready because I was not protecting myself. I was ignorant to the ways of the world, really. STDs, all that, because, my father told me you can get pregnant from kissing. I found out that was a lie. If we educate our youth, which they are our future, and right now our future's not looking so bright because they're entitled. Give me, I want. Well, so-and-so said that, and no, that's not what the internet said. Well, let me tell you something, Dr. Google and the internet are not always right. Sometimes the CDC doesn't even get it right. We have to educate ourselves. No matter what your profession, you need to make yourself educated. So you don't say, oh, they got HIV, don't touch it. No, I don't want my child pregnant. Why? They're a child. They know no different. Yes, they have to be more careful about blood-to-blood contact. But you can't discriminate against them because everybody here is a child of God. And we need to be treating each other with respect and honesty. It's not just our role in society to take care of the children, to provide this, to provide that, to stand 2 feet behind your man and support him all the way. No, take a step up. Be in front. Teach. Don't hide.
Yes.
I got a little poem that one of my students gave to me, and it's called The Essence of Success. It's a person who lived well, laughed often, and loves much. Who has gained the respect of children, who leaves the world better than they found it, who has never lacked appreciation for the earth's beauties, who never fails to look for the best in others or give the best of themselves. I'm sorry, but
Project, located right here in Pasco County, Florida. Recidivism is the act of going in and out of prison, utilizing it like a revolving door, usually after receiving some type of sanction from the court system. We all know somebody that's been incarcerated, or someone close to us or someone out in the community. My goal and my job with recidivism is to eliminate the stigma, reduce the barriers, and just be a support force for them. As founder of Take Charge Wellness Center Extreme Incorporated and the End Recidivism Project, I'm known as Coach J. I'm a life, health, and wellness coach. I bring decades of dedication to those who are often forgotten, individuals returning to society after incarceration, others, not to serve yourself. And I just want to thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Julia. We are all barrier breakers, but we thank you for being a barrier breaker. As we continue, I believe an important part that she shared with us is how life happens to us all. As barrier breakers, it's our job and our duty, that's it, our duty to help those around us, because it may not happen to us, but it could be our brother, it could be our sister, it could be our children, it can be anyone. So as we are educated today, we thank you for being a barrier breaker. The next person we have up is Jenny Kalua. She's our icebreaker. I'm sorry, one moment. Miss Ann. She was just there.
Helps and serve our communities by helping the DCF, Child Protective Investigators, with their cases, as well as offering different types of mental health services and support for those families, and child advocates. As far as the Healthy Families portion of that, I myself was a member of Healthy Families, and I graduated from the program. So I'm gonna ask you all a couple of questions before I tell you what Healthy Families does. How many of you all have kids here? Okay, good number. How many of you wish you had help? Does everybody feel like they had the appropriate amount of support? Or do you feel like maybe I could have used a little bit of extra support, extra knowledge, right? So many people say there aren't books to help you raise your children. And on top of that, what if there was a program to offer you support? Would you accept it? Right? Would you accept it? Okay. Well, Healthy Families is that support for our families. Okay. I am an assessment worker. I used to be a home visitor. Through Healthy Families, they receive, if they sign up, they receive their own support system, their own home visitor. In order to enroll, we expect and we would hope that the parent is pregnant.
Yeah. So when dealing with certain things, in life, because you don't know how they come, because you don't know what's gonna come. Does everyone have a card? Yeah. Oh, no, come on this side. You have a bag? Yes. Okay. And just as much as you gain things, you lose things. So that good card might just go away, right? But who's to say the card that you got was a good or a bad card, right? It's all in how you perceive it, right? Yes. I seen this 3, and I'm like, oh God, I probably, that might not be the best there. But what if it was the winner? What if it was my ace in the hole? What if it was the joker? If the joker is played in
When I'm at the meetings, we have fun at our meetings, right? And I'm sorry I'm talking from the back here, but I figured you all had whiplash looking that way. You know, way back and come over there. So, we have fun at our meetings, and before I even go into it, when I first got into Pasco, it was hard building the partnership because, of course, the partnership was existing at the time and under different leadership. But then I had to come up with something different. And my difference was, and April and Candace know this, at our meetings, you know, I started bringing donuts and coffee. Isn't that what everybody does? They bring something to eat, because you figure they're gonna be hungry. It's always 9:30 in the morning. And then I brought Dunkin' Donuts, but I bought the plain ones, you know, cake donuts that didn't have no flavor. Got the cake donuts in one box. And then there's a specialty donut shop that's in Brooksville. So I went to the specialty donut shop. And I told them from the very beginning, if you could participate, everyone's gonna get
empowerment and such knowledge. And I think that's really awesome because that's what we do every day as a community organizer. We're always trying to empower, educate, and find camaraderie and help build the beloved community. So I'm very happy to be always partnering with Candace and MAACA and the community. I love what you guys are doing, and please continue to do it because it is very much needed here in Pasco County. So continue to do wonderful, great things. I will continue to be a community organizer and here supporting you guys in any way that I can, reminding you all to make sure you're registered to vote, okay? Because elections have consequences. So let's make sure that when you leave here today, that you go home and make sure that you're registered to vote in your county elections, your local elections, your state elections, because it really does matter, okay? So thank you all very much, and I hope you enjoy the food.
So as you look, we have pieces from Cena's handcrafted African clothing closet, my apologies. They do weddings and special events. And they have a large variety of fabrics and items that they will be offering also for sale here today. And they also create custom items as well.
She want to take a picture. April, yeah, please join them, April. Yay.
Oh, and we have Miss April
Yay.
in the yellow
Right.
Very much so.
Okay, let me get the group.
Group picture.
Please. Okay. Give me a minute, I have to do it a couple of times. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, so our first raffle is going to be a fan plus 10% off of any of the items you want here.
Got it? Okay. Open
And
it.
drum roll.
Pick one and then you read the number.
Read the number.
Oh, this one's ripped.
It's okay. Read the number.
Maybe last 4 digits.
Yeah.
3985.
If you have 3985. I'm not sure I got a raffle. I'm not sure I was.
You didn't get a raffle? You want a raffle ticket? Let me find out. Did everybody get a ticket?
Put in the.
Oh, we got a winner, Miss
We got a winner right here, so you can choose a fan.
HIV/AIDS. So we just take a second.
Thank you.